The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
45 to Mike. 45 to Mike. Black. It's just me and you.
Working from the gun. Wentz. He'll hit Jackson. Complete. They showed off a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Throwing again on second down. Wentz. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 36. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Two minutes to play in this first half. 7-3 our score. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. On first down, Wentz. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. Jason Pierre-Paul able to run him down for a loss of 12 that time. Throwing on second and long. Wentz, and the pressure gets to him again. Vita Vea getting him once again, his 3rd sack of the afternoon. Wentz now to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. And he'll take this in at the 1-yard line. A big boot that time. 57 yards the official distance. And the Bucs are going to take over 1st and 10 deep in their own territory.
Heavy on the edges. Heavy on the edges. Wide. Get wide. Check 50. Check 50. Come on. Sonic. Easy. 6. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, Winston. And he's going to go down right near the goal line. The officials look at each other. They're going to mark him at the 1-yard line. Fletcher Cox, the former Mississippi State Bulldog, ringing the cowbell there on the sack.
Even. Sponge.
Out of his end zone, Winston. He completes it to Evans. Oh, and this is going to wind up a safety. And, Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. Wentz now hitting on 80% of his passes in the early going. 8 of 10. It's first down. Now Wentz. He'll rifle this one deep right side. Oh, wide open. Complete.
Let's go.
So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Bucs with a lead, and they'll get the football first as the second half is underway. That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you termed that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay! Ronald Jones, 66 yards as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. And on that long run, maybe the defense caught napping a little bit.
The concentration level may not have been there. I agree with you on that one because those types of plays, when they result like that, they're almost like big bolts of lightning, aren't they? Whoosh, and off he goes.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They're down in this game. A chance for the offense, though, to put something on the board, get some momentum here in half two.
Try and get things kick-started for them. And you know at the half, they discussed how they were going to get that done. This is where scripting comes into play a lot of the time.
How many plays do you script coming out of the second?
Most of the time in the first half, you're scripting 12 to 16. I think in the second half, you're really scripting more like 8 to 10. Kind of a starter or an opener, whatever terminology they use. Just something to get you off to a quick start.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. From the 24, they'll go again on 2nd and 10. Now Wentz. Looking deep for his tight end, Ertz. And this will be caught at the 30. It's a big play there for the Eagles. 46 yards. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Different story this time around. We had that huge gain, followed by a sizable loss here. Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Something we're seeing more of with the rise of the run-pass option. A legal man downfield, and that's going to back him up.
Here we go, back man. Waiting!
Let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball.
Man 5-7.
Wentz to throw on 2nd down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Shaquille Barrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Eagles coming up here on a 3rd and long, so Wentz and company with some work to do after the sack. Here's Wentz to throw. For the reception made by Alshon Jeffrey. A heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th.
Let's go.
Wentz to throw for it on 4th. Aguilar has it. And he gets this down to the 18, good enough for a 1st down. They're able to keep the drive alive, 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. Wentz now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. Into the red zone, Wentz completes it to Aguilar. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, You're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
His pass caught at the 4. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. An 11-yard touchdown, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
And this is no good. It's a missed extra point. Boy, in a tight game, how important might that turn out to be here as the second half rolls along? Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And coming off a one-play drive that was so deflating for the defense, what's their mentality? How do they rally here and stop this offense?
Well, hopefully there's some determination that sets in, because they weren't ready to go on the last one. Give all the credit to the offensive guys for getting it done, but to allow a run of that length, that's just not being prepared. So now, are they determined? Are they ready to read their keys and make the proper plays?
And we'll see how determined they are.
Let's go. Hey, we got Mike, number 53. Mike.
They go play action. Winston, nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox picks up his second sack of the afternoon. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Green, triple C. Easy.
He's mine.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. And they try to sweep to Jones. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. A pickup of 7 there, but they'll still have 12 yards to go on 3rd down. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead. You have to stay in bounds and run that clock. Coaches, that'll drive them crazy.
Sacrifice a yard or two if you have to. Just go down, in bounds, keep that clock going. It's almost like he was caring more about his fantasy stats than it was about winning the game, and that has to drive a coach crazy.
53's mine. Check, 53's mine.
5 on the 50. 5 on the 50.
On 3rd down, Winston. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line. A critical error there in a tight game in the fourth.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the fourth quarter. Turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the fourth quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. To throw, it's Wentz. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. And they're going to take over right there at the 22-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. A big pickup there, 18 yards and a Buccaneer first. Got to figure now, after getting that turnover, they're just going to be happy to keep the ball on the ground, right?
This is where covering the football, taking care of the ball, all the ball security terms that have ever been used, they come into play for the guys on offense right now. Just take care of it, and they've got a good chance of ending up winning this game.
He's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big hitter there, a first down gain of 26 yards.
Well, it is our business to analyze what we saw out there, and on that play, I saw a defense staying in base, not taking a chance, not blitzing, in a situation where they absolutely need the football back. That's either a case of overthinking it or not thinking it through.
If you do blitz, do you have to be careful about where you're coming from, or are you just coming from all angles?
You have to be careful about where you're coming from, obviously, but at this stage, you have to take a few chances as well.
Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
On second down, it's Jones. He'll have a first down inside the 10. And he gets it all the way down to the 3. That good for 19 and a first down. So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll run with Barber, and he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers. A 3-yard touchdown run as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again.
That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Deshaun Jackson, 73 yards, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Elliott good on the extra point, and now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And that drives coaches insane, doesn't it? When they see that happen, it just doesn't feel right, does it? Plus, you're giving up yardage.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, Three things can happen, and two of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
Second and long, but you got to figure this almost certainly another run. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Fletcher Cox able to disrupt yet another pass play. That is his third sack of the afternoon. Winston needing a big play after the sack as he leads the Bucs up on 3rd and long. Now Winston. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
25, check 25, check 25. Shift. Flip it. Rush. 53 is the mic. 53 is the mic.
Winston to throw. And this is caught by Evans. 20! And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
Mike, number 53. Mike, follow. 53 is the mic. 53, check 53. Watch the check. Watch the screen. Mike, watch that up.
From the red zone now, Winston. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Jameis to throw it. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They went with a dime look on defense. 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Under crunch. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. 5 on the 50. Let's go.
Winston. He's got Evans. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. It's 1st and goal, and a late touchdown at this stage could officially salt this one away.
Check 31. Whip.
Watch the wall. Sunday.
Oh, how about this on 1st and goal? And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play, and that'll make it 2nd and goal.
Watch a slack.
They're looking to throw this. Winston. Looking for Evans, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Nigel Bradham. Still a head-scratcher to me how this one ended, down 3. I just thought, no matter the situation, you're in a spot where you can kick that field goal, go to overtime. Why not do it?
And this is where I think the analytics guys are going to continue to get more and more traction in the league. We've talked about different people now saying, I need a game management coach, someone in the booth to take the emotion out of it. Did they lose track of where